Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be teaching players how to do a side jump. Side jump's been a part of the game for a very long time. Probably came in like season 7. I think that's when I learned it. But at the time it was called the Ghost Alien side jump, and I think now it's called the Razor X side jump. I think it originally came from scissors, but I don't really know. But yeah, we're going to get into my map, and I'm going to teach you how to do it. If you are like, I don't know, if you're struggling with it or if you're a new player or not, you can definitely learn how to do this. So it's really a useful move, so yeah, let's get into it. Alright guys, so we're gonna get right into this. So I'm gonna go over a couple of tips soon, but I just want to say that the side jump's a pretty basic move. Now it's actually a lot easier if you do play claw. I'm guessing that it's probably likely that the average player does not play claw, so that's normal. But yeah, I'll try to teach you. If you don't play claw, then I would recommend getting like a good edit bind, like something like, I don't know, I have my edit bind, which actually can be used as a non-claw edit bind. It's actually like, I already made a video on it, so please check out my settings video after this video. Now the side jump's a pretty basic move. You've probably seen it used by a lot of good players, such as BH Woods or Razor X, and they're really good players, and they use it at such a high level where it's like amazing, and it's really effective moves you can use the side jump for. Alright, so right off the bat, I'm going to give you one tip to do this side jump. So when you're doing a side jump, any side jump ever, what you want to do is run along the side that you're planning to side jump on. So it has a left or right side. So if I want to, for example, I want to side jump on the right side right here. What I'm going to do is position myself in the right place to complete the side jump. So if I want to side jump to the right, I don't want to be over here on the left coming over like this. It's a lot less effective. So if you're going to be side jumping the right, position yourself on the right side to really complete that side jump. More into this now. So now we're going to do the actual side jump. So when you're planning to do the side jump right here, you want to position yourself in a way that you land on top of your flat and ramp or whatever you plan to place. So if you're starting off, I would say start off with a flat so you can get used to it, but you do have to get used to using side jumping with a ramp as well, because that's basically the meta right now. It's really effective. So when you come out the side here, you want to place a flat like that. Basically what I just did there, it's pretty simple stuff. You want to learn to do that. So when you're doing the side jump now again, so you're going to place this here, and you're going to be coming off the side. Make sure you're on the right side if I'm planning to jump to the right, or on the left side if you're planning to jump to the left side. Now you're going to coming up here, you're going to start off with just a flat, placing a flat just like that. Pretty simple stuff. Keep in mind, pretty much as I said before, you want to be taking your time while doing it. So mastering your jump and timing is like everything for this. So when you're doing your jump as well, I want to give you a couple tips. So if you are making mistakes and messing up already, I'm gonna give you a couple tips to like really like get the side jump down right off the bat to really perfect it. I'm gonna get to a couple tips here if you are messing up your side jump. So right off the bat, if you are messing up, it's likely that you're jumping too early like that. So now I'm gonna give you a couple examples for like you can really see if you're making mistakes trying to do a side jump and like whatever. I just did it, my bad. So I'm showing you what I think people are experiencing if they're making mistakes. Very likely what you're doing wrong when you're doing a side jump is that you're jumping too early. I had this problem when I started doing side jumps as well. It's that I run up and go for the side jump and I jump way too early, or I hit something like that, or go for a side jump and jump way too early every single time. It's all about timing. So if your timing's off, you're gonna mess up your side jump like that or anything like that. So if you are messing up, it's likely that you're jumping a little bit too high as well, because like it depends on where you go off the ramp. I'm gonna show you a couple more mistakes you can be making. Also, if you're running like jumping way too low, that could also be a problem too, because just like that you could be missing it as well. If that means you're just jumping way too low. So it's like you gotta be at the right place like when you're doing the side jump. So if you're side jumping all that, you want to be like right here. So when you come off, you see any good players like Razor X or BH Woods, you see exactly where they're jumping. They're really precise with where they're going, and they know exactly what they're doing. It's all about positioning and timing everything well. Alright, now that you got a couple basics down for the side jump, I'm gonna teach you how to do the side jump with the ramp as well, because that's the one I use nowadays and all the players are using. Players are also using one where you do a side jump and you place a pyramid above you as well. I haven't learned it too much, so it's kind of like that, and it's like that right there. Now I've seen it, but I haven't like incorporated it into my game yet, so I haven't learned it yet, so I can't really talk too much about that. But it is basically the same thing. It's pretty easy once you get it down. Okay? Just stay with it and like learn from what I'm saying. If you really want to learn any move in this game, it's good to see high level players do the moves and learn from them yourself. What I usually do is slow down videos of BH Woods or Razor X and I'm trying to learn something from them. I watch the move and see where they're jumping, exactly where they're jumping, and the timing and everything. So what they're pressing and what buttons they're mashing. And what I do is take my time. Is many moves that I do nowadays in my videos, they're like really hard moves, and when I first started doing it, I was pretty bad. Like I genuinely couldn't do them. Like it was actually like seriously ridiculous. Like I'll show you a couple clips here and there, but yeah, moves I use today now are like a lot easier and come easier to me because I've literally learned them. I practice them so much to the point where I can do them like all the time now, a lot easier now. So just put time into this and you'll definitely be able to learn the side jump. Just time it well, know what you're placing, know what you're doing, all that. It's pretty basic stuff. Like, just keep watching, stick with it, don't ever give up. Alright, so we're gonna get into like actually do the side jump properly. So I'm gonna teach you the side jump with the flat and the ramp, then I'm gonna teach you the one with the pyramid as well. So I'm gonna show you when you run up. What's what I want you to learn is when you go like this and just place like that. When you're starting off, you're doing it, you want to also what I said before, you're gonna take your time when you're doing these. Figure out where you want to be, maybe go like under and just do that. Practice doing that and just keep practicing it and getting used to it. It's all about repetition, guys. You gotta keep doing it as many times as possible, no matter what. It's all about the timing. You want to be slow, take your time, practice your jump, know where you're jumping, place a flat, then a ramp, and face down, like right here. Like when I'm doing it, I'm facing down like that. If you're still having trouble, make sure you leave a comment and I'll tell you how to do it, or I'll probably if you're really having that much trouble, I'll be willing to like just leave a message in the comments and I'll probably reply to you and teach you myself in person. If you guys that's only if you're really struggling though. So yeah, you can definitely get this down. So play close attention and you definitely get this. If you are a noob, this might be a little bit hard because you probably don't even know how to build yet. But yeah, if you're like progressing pretty well or you're just really struggling with this, it's a really good move to know. So I'm gonna show you how to do the side jump with the pyramid on top. Now it's pretty this one's a little bit harder than the other ones, but it's still pretty big. Once you've gotten it down, it's all really simple and like easy to do over and over again. But yeah, like I said before, I'm gonna keep repeating this because repetition is the way to learn this. You gotta keep practicing it, doing it all the time, and you'll definitely get this down. So I'm gonna show you real quick how to do this. You're gonna run up the side here. You're gonna place a flat and a ramp and a pyramid at the same time. I'm gonna do it again so you can see flat, ramp, pyramid, like that, like flat, ramp, pyramid, like that, like that. It'd be like one smooth motion. As you see, I made a mistake there of jumping way too early, so I hit right here. As I said before, that's one of the common mistakes made when trying to do a side jump. So make sure you don't do what I just did there. So yeah, you can definitely get this down. It's pretty good move. You time it well, jump the right place, stay on the side you want to run on. So I'm going to do a side jump to the right. I'm running on the right side, jump at the right time. Make sure you don't hit my head, don't jump too early. All those tips, we're going to incorporate all the tips right now. And go for the jump, you place that all at the same time. Go for your side jump, alright? I kind of just walked off there, but whatever. So yeah, you're gonna be making a lot of mistakes. It might be a little bit frustrating, but make sure you stick with it. Don't ever give up on yourself. All right, you're gonna keep doing this. You're gonna get it down. Trust me. There's also another method where you place a wall right here. I don't know why, but I feel like when I place a wall, it's a lot easier to do my side jumps. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me. That's probably why Razor X places walls. You've probably seen me use it many times. But yeah, that's basically all the tips I can give you right now how to do this. If you are struggling, I am like willing to like give up my free time. So if you are struggling, leave a comment down below and we can probably play together, so I can definitely show you in person. But that's only if you're really struggling. So trust the process, stick with it, you'll definitely learn it. Trust me, once you get this thing down, you can start incorporating it into all your retakes, making it really fun to use. It's really effective move and it's a lot of fun to use. That's why so many high level players use this move. Two examples I can think of is Razor X. Now Razor X plays very smooth. It's one of his smoothest high ground retakes. No matter what, he always uses this move, and it's basically a part of his playstyle. If it's a Razor X video, there's no way you're not gonna see a side jump. It's pretty nice. Razor X is a really good player, and yeah, you should definitely learn this move. It is quite effective. That's why he always uses it. Another good player I want to talk about is BH Woods. BH Woods is a really good player, and he uses the side jump in a lot of his moves a lot. He uses the side jump with like the ramp and the walls. It makes the side jump a lot easier and makes it more effective. If you see BH Woods, he's quite a good player. He's probably Razor X level. Razor X is quite smooth, but BH is quite smooth as well. But like he builds in a way where it's like, I just recently found him too, but he builds in such a good way where it's like, it's really like, I want you guys to like, once you learn from this video, you want to know how to do a side jump, I want you to build in a way where it feels like an art form. So, like your movement's all smooth, everything's one smooth motion, and you got it down completely. Now that's my goal for this video, is that I hope it does help at least one person to learn the side jump if you were struggling. So if you are a new player, I hope this did help you, and yeah, the side jump's a pretty good move, and I'm glad there's good players out there that can, teach y'all how to do it. Also, I almost forgot to mention that when you're doing this, yeah, once you're getting it down and stuff like that, and you finally figure out how to do a proper side jump and all that, make sure, this is a really important tip, because this is a problem I had for a very long time. When you've learned the side jump, make sure you use it all the time. It doesn't matter where or when. If you're in a build fight or anything creative, I know it doesn't matter where. I want you to use it. Promise me you'll use it like every single time. Only when the situation actually calls for it. Because sometimes you don't need to do a side jump. But like what I mean is, a problem I had for a long time is that when I learned new moves, I didn't exactly like incorporate them into my gameplay. I only do them in creative or in certain aspects. But in 1v1s, like I really didn't want to use. I really didn't like want to lose because like I'm a really competitive player. So I ended up not using some of my retakes, especially when I got nervous, stuff like that, because you're in a 1v1, something like that, you get nervous, you don't want to mess up, and it took me for a long time to finally realize that the game doesn't really matter, dude. It's just a game. It doesn't matter if you do bad or good. It really doesn't matter. So why not just do the move, you know? So what I would recommend is please do it no matter what. You're in a pub game, I don't know, if you're playing against a better player, it doesn't matter. Any situation, I want you to use these moves, okay? The moves I'm teaching you, I want you to use them, utilize them no matter what. No matter how nervous you are, no matter what fight you're in, I want you to use them because it's going to make you a better player, trust me, overall. Make sure you always use your good techniques, never forget them, and yeah, basically stick with it the whole time. It doesn't matter how scared or nervous you are, you always want to use it no matter what. Because if you don't use it, you're never going to master it, you're never going to get used to it. Trust me, it doesn't matter if you're in 1v1, no matter where, use it all the time. You probably heard this before, but as this guy would say in this video,
they say if you don't shoot, the shots you don't make, you miss all of them.
So basically what he's trying to say in that video is that, you miss all the shots you don't take. So it doesn't matter if you mess it up, just go for it. I mess up all the time, just like that. But I don't let it affect me, I learn from my failures. You learn from your failures, you get better, and you improve yourself. It's all about getting better, you know what I mean? Alright, so that's about it for the video. Make sure you guys follow all my tips. Make sure you do practice this a lot, because practice is what makes perfect. All the moves I've done before and all my retakes, it took me time to learn them, so you gotta actually invest time. I know, invest time to learn something advanced. I know, a lot of work, but if you really want to learn it, take your time, start off slow, and get a little bit faster as you progress and as you get it down. Look at your mistakes, pay attention to what mistakes you're making, and like really figure out what you're doing wrong. So yeah, if this video did help you at all, make sure you do drop a sub down below. It would really help my channel out. We are a pretty small channel, but I did make this video because I hope to like help a few players who were probably struggling. It's probably a lot of new season chapter 2 players who probably don't know how to do a side jump, and probably like, I know it can be pretty hard when you're just getting non-stop smacked, and I want you to stick with it and like get better. I will be making more videos. You guys just gotta comment down below if you want. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Tell me if it helps you at all, and yeah, I'll definitely be making some more of these. So yeah, I'll see y'all later. Stay tuned.
アリー・ベテルチ